Getting a good property you can only determine by location. When you are looking for a place to invest into land or property, first thing you should put into consideration is the location and security about that property. This is why it's good for you to invest into a property that is sited in a very strategical location that will give you faster return of your investment. Welcome to another opportunity for you to invest into property, not just a property, but a property that will give you good return of your investment. Welcome to Treasure Homes Mushin Local Government Area of Lagos State. So this property you're seeing is being developed by our company. So we have fully completed the first block. For each block comprises of 12 units of 3-bedroom block of flats. Like this particular block, which is block A, is already occupied. You can see the XC to let you know that people are already living in this block. So before I go further to show you the frontal view of how this building look like, let me just give you a brief explanation about some interior aspects we have done for this building. So what you're seeing is a connection of gas supply system to each apartment. So let me go closer. Like there's someone that in. So we have a gas system that will be supplying each apartment, just like when you are paying your prepaid meter. So you'll be paying according to consumption. That's what we have here.
What is displaying right now is the block A. What you are seeing is a 3-story building comprised of 12 units of 3-bedroom block of flat inside Treasure Homes in Lasamaja, Mushin Local Government Area here in Lagos State. So this particular structure has a block A fully occupied. That is 12 units sold out. What we have that is available now is the block B, likewise the block C. So this present one I'm standing in is the block B, which is currently ongoing. I've done it from the ground floor down to the 3rd floor. So this is the 3rd floor. I'm standing in the very last floor inside this particular block, which is block B. So this one is available in the market. Likewise the block C, which is on foundation level. So I'll be showing you the one on foundation level before I give you the full details about this structure inside Treasure Homes Lasamaja, Mushin Local Government Area. So the very last block, which is the block C you're seeing, that is the block C. So on foundation level, you can see the reinforcement we are using. So the thickness of the foundation. We are not using inferior materials. Despite the exorbitant price of material, we are still using quality materials. So when it comes to building construction, so that is what you are seeing the block C on foundation level coming up. This environment is a mixed environment, commercial and residential land use. If you are buying into any of this property, in case of you that wants to use it for investment purpose, you are sure of fast return of investment when it comes to investing into this property. Omushi happens to be one of the most developed local government in Lagos State, Nigeria. So it's not a place you say is coming up. You can see for yourself as the houses. What we are building is 3-bedroom apartments inside estate. They are coming at pre-finished structure. You'll be getting it at 90% deliver. So the first structure is already gone. That is the 4th block, which have already sold out. So we have occupants, residents living inside their own apartment. That is settler dish, just to confirm that people are living there. So this is the 2nd block. But when you are investing into this property, you are sure of security, you are sure of serene environment, fast return of investment for those of you who would love to use it for investment purpose. So let me take you down to see what we have as it pertains to this structure. A unit of 3-bedroom apartment is currently priced at 75 million naira. It's priced at 75 million naira for outright payment. There is also an option if you want to go for instrumental payment. You can start with down payment of 10 million naira while you spread the rest balance as convenience for 6 months, 0 interest payment plan. We are descending back to the 2nd floor. We're just coming from the last floor. We are going back to the 2nd floor. This is the 2nd floor. The work is still in progress. Away from the 2nd floor, let's go to the 1st floor. So where we are now is the 1st floor and the 1st floor. So this is the main entrance to this apartment. So that is the foundation I was telling you about, block C coming up. You can see the reinforcement we are using. It's very solid reinforcement. So I can hold the 3-story building firmly. Then you have the secondary school. The There's also a clinic, it's primary health clinic, just adjacent to the building. We have the Anglican church. Place is fully developed area. So when you're investing into this property, you are sure of good investment. So talking about the location of this estate, is sitting in the heart of Mushin local government area. So we are descending to the ground floor. This is the ground floor. So let's take a view of exterior look like. That is the exterior of the building. The block B, work in progress. So you can be a partaker of this by calling that number currently displayed on the screen to commence the process. The unit is still selling for 75 million naira. So you can call me through the number displayed on the screen to commence the process. This is the voice of Ayanodo and Godin reporting from Purisburg Investment Limited. So have a nice day ahead. Bye for now.